Very good evening to all of you. The chief guest tonight, Engineer Sumitra Munasinghe, guest of honor, Professor Niranjali Ratnayaka, the honorable members of the panel of judges, IET YP Chairperson Engineer Nimantha, the YP and YP committee members, the event chair Engineer Tilini, and co-chairs Engineer Sanjeevika and Engineer Hansika, my fellow IET main committee members and other IET members, the 5 finalists of IET Young Woman Engineer 2021, and ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure and honor to address you as the IET Network, Sri Lanka Network Chairman at this Young Woman Engineer 2021 contest. This is a very colorful event, as you can see. Not only colorful, it's a women-dominated situation. We have a woman chief guest, woman guest of honor, a majority in the judges, panel of judges, women. We have a woman event chair, 2 women co-chairs, a woman compere, and 5 finalists. So I am the only male standing in front of you. So this is a woman-dominated environment, although all finalists were talking about female discrimination or something. So I'm used to this situation. I told this at the last edition as well. At home, I have my wife, my daughter, my mother, and female maid. Not only that, I have 3 female cats. I had a female dog also, she died. So I know how to survive in a female dominant environment. Having said that, I must congratulate our IET YP section for organizing this event for the 3rd consecutive year, 3rd consecutive time. This event has brought IET Sri Lanka Network many accolades, many awards. If I may go back to 2017, when IET Sri Lanka YP section initiated this event. As it was said, the first time outside IET UK, a young woman engineer contest was initiated by IET Sri Lanka Network. The event chair was engineer, none other than Engineer Sajani Totagamuwa, and IET YP chair was Engineer Kamal that time. And last year, our YP section was awarded, because of that, the Volunteer Core Value Awards under the Teamwork category, because of that achievement. So it was a global award. Last year we won, our YP section won, because of this YWE event. So please join me to appreciate and congratulate our, especially the inventor, Engineer Sajani Totagamuwa, and our YP chair that time, Kamal, and all who contributed for this event. Please join me to congratulate. And then we had 2019 edition. Sajani was the YP chair in 2019, and Tilini was the conference chair. And we had the winner, Zara. Nice to see you, Zara. And today we are into the 3rd edition of this event. We will see the winner very soon, and it was 5 wonderful, as Professor Niranjali correctly said. I'm also confused who would win. I was a judge in the first round. So it was very hard for us to select 5 out of 18. I'm very associated with this contest. I was a judge in all 3 editions, 17, 19, and even this year, first round. And I was the Sri Lanka Network chair in the last edition as well, so in 2 occasions. So this is very close to my heart as well. The contestants brought out all the figures why female engineers are less in this. It's entire world, not only in Sri Lanka. I read the Harvard, if I may bring that out, the Harvard Business Review statistics. It says 20% of engineering graduates women make up only 20% of engineering graduates, but it's been estimated that nearly 40% of women who earn engineering degrees either quit or never enter the profession. This is the global situation. I think similar statistics were presented by the contestants. So this is a very kind of pathetic situation, and they brought up all the talents, all the multitasking talents, and who have excelled in the engineering field. All those things are right, but don't know, for some reason, it may be natural reasons, may be social reasons, so our women can't survive due to various reasons. So this is not a good thing, because we have seen, if you take the great engineers who have served in the country, in the last edition we had the first female engineer, Dr. Mrs. Premala Sivaprakasha Pinle Sivasekaram. And in the first edition, I think we had engineer Mrs. Lanka Hatursingha, who was the first IET Institute of Engineers Sri Lanka president. It's a very male-dominant thing. And of course, Professor Niranjali also continued that. So we have talents. And we had today the first female electrical engineer, Engineer Sumitra Munasinghe. And we had 2 GMs of CEB, Engineer Yamuna and Engineer, I think, Bhadra Jayakoti. So all these talents are there in Sri Lanka. And we could see how they presented and how, I mean, at the age of 35, the contest is below 35, so at the age of 35, how they have performed. And we saw Zara, and we saw Sashika at the first instance. So there are talents, but I don't know, there is something wrong somewhere. We have to encourage the women in STEM education. Coincidentally, the project I am working at right now under the Ministry of Education has a big portion to promote STMC. O-levels science and maths, and A-levels science, technology, maths and commerce. They have taken commerce also into that project. So they want to have 40% of A-levels and O-level students, female students, take up and carry on with that streams. So there are so many initiatives in the Sri Lankan context. I saw some statistics, global statistics, 28 trillion has been pumped to promote young women, young girls take up STEM. So I don't have to elaborate this because you saw in all presentations and from the chief guest speech. So as IET Sri Lanka Network, we are promoting this, and we were talking about with Ravi, we want to let these winners come and present at school level and present at university level, so that the message will go better than this. So we will arrange, we will invite our winners, the finalists, to represent IET Sri Lanka Network and talk to young girls at schools. I will be able to do something from Minister of Education. With that, let me conclude my words by thanking the panel of judges for agreeing to help IET Sri Lanka Network. I know your task was very tough. We can see the results. And our chief guest, although she is not here, she had to fly. I think that's why she had to go early. She is flying tonight. And our finalists, without you, this would have been the wedding without bride. So you all did a wonderful job. You justified this event. Actually, Tilini wanted this event to happen last year as a webinar. I declined it because I knew the glamour it would bring to the floor when you all come and present here, because this is a, as I said, colorful event. So I think it justified. Now you all did your job. And then I want you to someday represent Engineer Sumitra, Professor Niranjali, Engineer Yamuna. So you will be the next of them, right? So you please carry on with your career. As you said, nothing is impossible. So please go ahead, and one day you will sit at these positions. And our YP chair, Engineer Nimanta, and Engineer Tilini, and all other co-chairs, the entire YP section. You didn't give us much burden for the main committee, to the seniors. You all did a wonderful job. Thank you very much. And all the support staff, our technical event management team, Hotel Galadari. Actually, IET Sri Lanka Network came out to Galadari to have a physical event after 1.5 years. Entire 2021, we were doing webinars and online events. The last event we had was 2020 ATC, Annual Technical Conference. So it's nice to have something again. And now we have the UK approval, because there was a ruling that no local network should conduct physical events by the IET UK. Now we have, because Sri Lanka is doing well, so we have the approval. So we will go out from the next month and we will do our events for the membership. With that, let me conclude and hand over the forum to Compare and rest of the team. Thank you very much, everyone.